John Grady.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. May I say, the member for Argyll, Buse and South Lochaber has provided a most eloquent job application. I was very pleased to read of the upcoming appointment of Lady Ailish Angelini. Not only would Lady Ailish be the first Roman Catholic to hold this office, but she's also incredibly well qualified, and as a recovering Scots lawyer, someone who's held the post with such accomplishment of Lord Advocate and Solicitor General is clearly incredibly well qualified for this role. And may I say, Madam Deputy Speaker, that she is an example, and there are some in this House, of the excellent education you can get from state schools in Glasgow. The current law means that Roman Catholics at present cannot be Lord High Commissioner, and this bill removes the legal impediments to this, and therefore I fully support this bill. Lady Ailish Angelini is a practising Roman Catholic, and there has been much work to build closer links between the Catholic Church in Scotland and the Church of Scotland, and this includes the St Margaret Declaration signed in 2022. But as importantly, if not more importantly, Madam Deputy Speaker, there's been much work between local Catholic and Church of Scotland congregations, and I've seen much of this work in Glasgow at first hand, pretty much every Sunday, and it is an absolute joy to behold. More widely, Lady Angelini's appointment is another very good example of the progress made between the two churches. Lady Angelini has said the following of her appointment, and I think it's something quite profound and we should pause and reflect on in the House. It is really important that people of all religions and faiths come together. The world is a scary place these days, and it is important that people of all faiths meet, share and promote peace and harmony. This is a good example of that. I could not agree more with Lady Angelini. I say that this bill is important because it is a demonstration of people of religions and faiths coming together in Scotland and putting aside their differences. And in Scotland and in Glasgow, many people, and across our family of nations, people of different faiths and of no faith work very well together for the good of our communities. And in Glasgow, we see many examples of this. We have one of the oldest Muslim populations in Glasgow, which gives greatly to people in Glasgow. We have a vibrant Sikh population, which dedicates itself to the service of the poorest in Glasgow. And the annual Holocaust Memorial Lecture at Glasgow University brings large and diverse audiences, including many of our Jewish brothers and sisters, to reflect on the terror of the Holocaust. People in Glasgow and in Scotland do work hard to understand each other, and religious diversity is a source of joy, energy and strength and beauty in Glasgow 850th year, and the appointment of Lady Ailish is a real profound moment in Glasgow's 850th year. All this, Madam Deputy Speaker, speaks to the words of the St Margaret Declaration. What we hold in common is often greater than what divides us. In these times, it is, as Lady Ailish suggests, important that we redouble our efforts for dialogue and understanding between people of faiths and people of no faith too. We should also at this moment celebrate the real progress we have made in our family of nations in this regard. This bill is one very good example, and I for one am proud to live in a family of nations that has had a Muslim First Minister and a Hindu Prime Minister, and I am proud to see this bill make progress in this House. Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.